Hello everyone and welcome to my channel today. Today I wish to discuss the value of learning theories. I've been discussing about learning and development in an organization. This is for human resource managers. As management in human resource, you also need to understand the value of learning theories. Now that we discussed learning theories a few days ago, today I wish to look at the value of learning theories. And in this case, I'll be talking about the influence of these learning theories to educational theories, how they influence the educational theories, how they influence learning, even in a learning setup, not necessarily in an organizational setup. So the educational and learning theories have a variety of ways in which they influence learning, both in an institution, that is for human resource managers, and even for learners, for educators, for students. So learning theories, for example, can impact their approach to instruction and classroom management. They can make classroom management more enjoyable, more realistic, and they have an impact for the same. So it's good to find the right approach, even when it means combining two or three theories, so that you come up with one theory, you come up with one approach, you come up with one management and organizational behavior, one management and organizational formula that can help you as an instructor to manage your classroom well. And it's important to check at what we talked about initially: effectiveness and efficiency. And also, as a teacher, as a trainer, it's good to be very inspiring. May your experience dwell so much on inspiring your learners more than anything else. So if applied, these learning theories that we talked about, if applied, they can provide students with a structure, and they can make them more comfortable to study in a certain environment. They give them a structure of comfort and just understanding the environment and doing it well. When we talk about this, it means so much, but it's important to understand that an environment that a learner learns in is key. In Kenya, this year of 2024, we have seen activities of parents who feel uncomfortable with the results of the Kenya Secondary Certificate Education, Kenya Certificate of Secondary Education. The parents are beating up teachers in schools because children never performed well. Children don't fail to perform just because the teacher has not taught. It also depends with the environment. If the learner leaves the school and gets engaged in unwanted behavior outside the school, or even in the school itself, if the environment is not conducive enough, the learner may not get anything. It also helps educators, it helps administrators, it helps students. These theories will also help parents to align to the goals and the outcomes. When the environment is okay, when everybody can agree that the learning can take place where it's taking place, then we are likely to see the goals and the outcomes come out clearly. It also empowers the teachers. It makes the teachers feel comfortable when it comes to training. And somebody by the name Betts says that in a better position to make choices about how to approach teaching, teachers will, in a way, have a best fit that is perceived by the needs of the students. If you want to teach, then try to get a best match of the students' needs. If you cannot match the students' needs, then you can never be a good teacher. Then it also helps outsiders, like the neighbors or the stakeholders, the testing firms, the exam bodies, those who make the curriculum, those who assess the progress of learning. They can be assisted to determine what kind of education is being received by those being educated. Then it also can allow students to voice their determination. They can determine how the class will be managed as students. They can give views because they know what is supposed to be done by the theories. It also helps in deciding in instruction how the instruction will be led, whether it is by the teacher, that is teacher-led instruction, or by the students, that is student-led instruction. And also, it helps in determining how much collaboration will happen in a classroom. Collaboration is key. We discussed and we shall continue discussing. Now, just to mention these importances, I have 4 points to look at apart from the general ones that I've just mentioned. One, the theories of learning are important because they cater for students' needs. These theories will help the students to gain their experiences. They will help the learners to make a better upbringing of the students. They will cater for the interests of the students. They will cover the fears, and they will also provide the preferences of the students. And by understanding how each theory applies to a different type of a learner, a teacher can craft a lesson to appeal to every learner. And every learner will say, I have enjoyed. I've been a teacher for some time, and students will always give me good feedback. I enjoyed your class. I enjoyed your class. And they don't want to miss my class. Not because I'm a very good teacher, but I look at the theories and apply to the needs of my learners. Before I go to class to teach, I have to study the characters, the habits, and the needs of my learners. Then I prepare my lessons based on what my learners have as their needs. And I can tell you, it works. Number 2, theories of learning can also align a large-scale goals. Goals can be put into small scale and large scale. So these large-scale goals, sometimes it becomes very difficult to achieve them. But when you have these theories of learning, you can bring together the stakeholders of education, the administrators, the trainers, the parents, the students. If it's at work, the employer, the employee, you bring them together, and the facilitators, you bring them together. You set up goals and you look at the theories. The theories can help you determine we are able to catch up with this goal by this period of time. You can set resources and say it is possible. You go ahead. I can tell you will manage. Then also it helps to create a versatile classroom. Like I said, sometimes it's good to look at the learning environment, and a classroom is such one environment that can determine how learning can take place. If you look at behaviorism as a theory, it tries to put the instructor on the spotlight. And behaviorism is all about how you control your learners to catch up with a certain culture and make learning progress well. So you must look at the environment. You must look at the classroom so that this happens. If the classroom is changing every day, you may not get the desired goals because you will have the learners starting a new class, a new culture every day. But if you make your classroom to be predictable and to be organized in a way that you can manipulate that classroom in terms of, and when I talk about classroom, I talk about the room itself, the contents of the room, including where the students sit, that is the furniture, the books they use, the students themselves. You as a trainer, you will make it when you are able to manage and create just a versatile classroom. The fourth and the last one, these theories of learning will always help us to engage in ongoing learning. Like right now, these are ongoing learning because I've been taking you through these clips. Kindly take time to go through my clips and you'll realize that these learning theories have assisted me to be up to date with the learning theories and to be up to date with the existing knowledge. It helps me to engage very easily with the other learning materials and components, and just helping me to meet the needs of my students with basis or with emphasis on technology, on the information at hand, with the news, with the incoming issues, and I'm just able to catch up. Reason, it's because the theories are helping me to know every day what I need to do. So today, before I close up, kindly take time, look for 𝘓𝘌𝘕𝘊𝘌, that is my name, and click the like button, click the subscribe button, click that small bell, just because I'll be posting all the time. Whenever I post, don't be left out. and also, where possible, share my videos. Thank you very much.